نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Just hold on a second, please. I have to take care of something. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. So, with the extreme mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we're trying to get back on track and trying to continue from where we left off. We are still in Surah Al Baqarah, and today we're going to talk about verse number 97. So it says, "Qul man kana aduwwul li Jibrila, fa innahu nazzalahu ala qalbika bi iznillah, musaddiqan lima bayna yadayhi wa hudan wa bushra lil mu'minin." The meaning of this ayah, if we read it together, is say, whoever is an enemy to Jibreel alayhi salam, it is none but he who has brought the Quran down upon your heart, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and by the permission of Allah. And what else? Confirming that which was before it. So the Quran also confirms the books before it, and it is as guidance and good tidings for the believers. So this is the meaning of this ayah from the translation point of view. So if you look at the words, so we know what kul is, right? Kul means say, and man is whoever. Kana is used for is, was, were, and adu one. Where else have we seen the word adu?
عدو مبين.
Adu mubin. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about shaitan, he talks about, he said he is your open enemy. Aduwum mubin. So whoever is an enemy, say whoever is an enemy to who? Li Jibrila. Right? Li Jibrila. Li Jibril, who is Jibril? Jibril alayhi salam, the angel who brings the revelation to all the messengers, to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and before him. Right? And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also telling us that Jibril did not bring the Quran down on his own. He indeed brought it down. Nazzalahu. Nazzalahu here is the Quran. Ala kalbika. Kalbika, on your heart. Who's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking to? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that Jibril, whatever he brought to you from the Quran, he didn't do it by himself. He did it with the order or the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? Because there were people who were thinking that, like that this is not right. The Quran is that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam made himself, right? Don't they used to say that?
Yeah.
That he made up this, right? And Jibril alayhi salam is the one who brought the Quran, and it was brought to him, and is with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now the Quran, musaddiqal lima bayna yaday, meaning it is confirming what was before it. And what else was in the Quran? A huda, a guidance, and bushra. Is there a good news for the believers in the Quran?
Yeah.
Right. So in a nutshell, this is what this is ayah is saying. Now we know that the kul is a verb. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we look into the grammatical analysis, and we know that man is, we can call it ism mawsula, right? Kana is also a verb. Kana yakunu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And adu one is over here, is has the tanween, so this is a noun. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And li Jibrila. So the lam here is lam jara. Yes.
Yeah.
To Jibril. Now, after the lam jara, we have a noun, right? When we have murakkab jari, so we have harf jar, and then we have ism majroor. Is Jibril a name of an angel?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the rule that after the lam jara, the ism has to be in what status?
Yeah.
Jar status. But over here, we don't see the word Jibrili. We see the word Jibrila. Do you guys know why?
Because it's a name.
It is a
It's
name.
one of the names that doesn't change. It's
It is one of the names that doesn't change, or there is a specific category of nouns. There are two main categories, right? And those two categories, I'm gonna give you a hint, and then maybe you can take a lead from there. So one of them is fully flexible, and one of them is non-flexible. Making sense?
Yes.
Okay. So one of them is morab, and one of them is mabni.
Mabni.
So mabni is the one which stays same in all three categories, right?
Yes.
And in the morab category, there are two more categories. Who can tell me those? You can give me the English names if you don't remember the Arabic names. Which one?
Can you
Okay.
please repeat the question?
Okay. So when we are dealing with nouns, right, we know that there are four properties of the noun. We know that there is a gender, there is a number, there is a type, and there is a status. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also know that the nouns fall into two different categories. One of them, when it comes to status, one of them is fully flexible, is known as morab, and the non-flexible, which is known as mabni. Yeah. So
Other two is Marifa or Nakira.
no, marifa and nakra is the type. Yes. Marifa and nakra is a type. Now, in the morab category, which I'm calling fully flexible, there are two subcategories, and those two subcategories has to do with partially flexible and fully flexible. And the Arabic names are munsarif and ghair munsarif. Okay, for example, we have the name of Prophet Ibrahim. So the Rafa version of Ibrahim will be Ibrahimu, and the Nasab and Jar version will be Ibrahima, Ibrahima. Umar, right? Umaru, Umara, Umara. But if we take the name of Prophet Muhammad, Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin. Yes. So any noun which has the three statuses, it changes like Dhamma, Fatha, and Kasra. Those are fully flexible. Yeah. Non-flexible, they don't change at all. Isa, Isa, Isa. Allazi, Allazi, Allazi. Yes. Huda, Huda, Huda. Yeah. Haza, Haza, Haza. So you can't tell which one is which. You can only tell when you use it in a sentence, then looking at the place of that word, you can say, oh, it's in the place of Rafa, so this is Rafa. If it's in the place of Nasab, this is Nasab. If it's in the place of Jar, then it's the place of Jar. Making sense?
Yes.
So that one is the ghair munsarif is asma.
This one is Ghair Munsarif. Yeah?
Munsarif and ghair munsarif.
Yes. So,
It doesn't accept.
yes, so this is the Ghair Munsarif noun. It is in the status of Jar, but you
Yes.
need to know the details to say, yes, it is in the status of Jar. So there is nothing wrong here, but you cannot tell because of the kasra. Yeah. Because on a normal name, it will be Jibrilin or Jibrili. Yes. If there is no L. So this is Jibrila because it's a ghair munsarif. So this is a jar majroor. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. After that, we have fa innahu. So we have fa, which is another letter like wow, like harfi ataf. And innahu is inna and akhawatu inna. Do we remember inna wa akhawatu inna?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So what happens when we see inna? we know that it will come with a nominal sentence. Agree?
Yes.
Right. If it's with a nominal sentence and if it's inna, then we know that it is no longer going to be called mubtada and khabar. It's going to be ismu inna wa khabaru inna.
Yes.
Follow? So when we have kul, we know that we have a fail and there is a file. Who is it? A fail amr?
Failure, yes.
Yes. So who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving the command to? To
Yes.
Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So
Yes.
if you're talking to somebody in front of you, what is the noun? The pronoun? Anta,
Anta, yes.
right? So basically, we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But when he's saying say, isn't he saying you say anta? Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a verbal sentence starting with the kul, which has the verb and the file as anta, and right after that there is a man, or we can call it shartiya, right? And
Yes.
and then if we have a shartiya, then there is a jawab shart. Yes.
Yeah.
Or shart and then jawab shart. Yeah. So I'm just started to do the analysis without going into the actual Quran corpus. We'll do it in a minute, but just wanted to brainstorm with you, like so that we can at least identify these things without looking at the solution. Yeah. So nazzalahu, what is it? Is it a ism? Is it a verb? What is it?
Verb.
Verb. Nazzalahu, right? And when we see a shadda in this case, so the bab which comes to our mind is the bab tafil, mashallah. And so it is not the salasi mujarrad, is the salasi mazid fi, right?
Yeah.
So nazzalahu is the verb, the file, and the maful.
Yes.
Over here, the who is pointing to what? Quran. Yes. That because nazzalahu brought it down. What did he brought down? Quran, right?
Yeah.
So this is nazzalahu. This is a verbal sentence. It has the now. Who is the file here? Nazzala. Huwa, right? Yeah, because Jibril. Then if you look at nazzalahu itself, is the first siga, right?
Yes.
Okay. So ala, is it harf jar? Yes. Now, who can tell me what is kalbika?
Your heart now.
What is which murakkab is this?
Murakkab izafi.
Murakkab izafi. Your heart. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So here, after the ala, the ism should be in the status of jar. Yes. So do you see that kalbi? Yes. So it's not kalbuka or kalbaka. It is kalbika. Now this letter or this word ka, is it mudafun alayh?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it is supposed to be harf in the status of jar.
Yeah.
So is this kaf the pronoun of jar?
Yes.
This is attached pronoun, right?
Yeah.
So it is ka, kuma, kum, right? So ka is of nasab and jar category, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this is mudafun alayh, and together mudafun alayh becomes the ism majrur for ala. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, over here, this letter ba, is it harf jar?
Yeah.
Okay. Bi-idhnillahi. Bi-idhnillahi. With the permission or by the permission of Allah. So if you forget about the letter ba for a second, iznillahi, is it also murakkab izafi?
Yes.
Right?
Because of the.
Because of, not because of the ba. The iznillahi, like for example, if you think about it, let's say notepad, I'm gonna open it. So let's say if there was no ba, right? Can you read what this is? Iznillahi. Iznillahi is permission of Allah, The translation of iznillahi is permission of Allah. So izn is the mudaf and Allah is mudafun ilayh. Is the lafz jalala Allah is in the status of jar?
Yes.
Yes. So because of that, this is itself is murakkab idafi, and then the letter ba is the harf jar. Now harf jar, the word izni is supposed to be in the status of jar.
Jar.
So is iznullahi, iznallahi or iznillahi?
Iznil.
Yes, because of the letter ba,
Ba.
harf jar. Yeah. So what is musaddikal? Is it a noun? Is it a harf? Is it a it's a verb?
Noun. Noun.
Noun because of the tanween. Yes. So musaddikal lima. Now lam here again is lam jara, right? And the ma is isme mausula, right? Baini yadayhi. Now after the isme mausula, we can have a nominal sentence, we can have a verbal sentence, we can also have a shibu jumla. Yes. Now who remembers what a shibu jumla is?
It doesn't make a complete sound alone.
No, shibu
But
jumla. A shibu jumla is a phrase, right? And
Yeah.
it is a murakkab. And it could be a murakkab jari or it could be a murakkab izafi. Yes. But murakkab izafi with zarf.
Zarf. Yeah.
Zarf
Baina.
zama or zarf maqam. Yeah. Now baina is,
A special mudaf.
that's a special mudaf. Yadayhi is mudafun ilayh.
Jar.
Baina yadayhi. Yes. Now wahudan. Now hudan here is the mabni, right? It's going to be hudan, 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 right? Wa
Yes.
bushra, bushra, bushra is also mabni. Yeah.
Mabni. Yeah.
So what is in the Quran? The one he brought down on your heart with the permission of Allah. It is first of all, what is the hal of that Quran? What is that Quran doing? Is confirming. Number one is confirming. Confirming what? What was before it. And then was it also a guidance?
Yeah.
And it was also a glad tiding?
Yeah.
Bushra lil mu'minin. Now is lil mu'minin another murakkab jari?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is the lam, letter lam is the lam jara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is mu'minina a status of jar?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Because what will be the rafa of mu'minin?
Mu'minin.
Mu'minuna. Yes.
Mu'minun.
Because mu'minuna is the rafa. Mu'minina is the nasab and the jar version.
Yes.
Now, since we are looking for lam jara, so our noun should be majroor. So it's mu'minina of jar status. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So Alhamdulillah, I know this, I mean, you know all of it. It's just that how fast you can recall it, right? And that should also help you realize that how soon can we forget? Yes. So the important thing is to keep repeating it, because the chances are your brain will get rusty and you may not be able to call it right away, right? Okay, so let's see. 97. So kul, as I said, was the fi'l amr. So the verb is kul and the file in it is anta. Yes. And that is the start of the verbal sentence. So in a verbal sentence, we have the verb and the file, but we also look for the maful bihi. Yeah. So this part, man, is the harf shart here. It's not isme mausula. Over here, it was harf shart. Yes. Kana aduwal li Jibrila. So kana is the first siga, right? Kana yakunu.
Yeah.
So when is the first siga? It is huwa, right?
Yeah.
So ismu kana is, kana has the ismu kana, right? Because it has the huwa in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what is the khabar of kana? Aduwal. Khabar of kana is aduwal. That he is an enemy. Enemy, and what is the mutalik? Enemy of what? Li Jibrila. So is this jar majrur mutalik?
Yeah.
So the kana aduwwal li Jibrila, is this a nominal sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we have a harf shart, then we have the shart. Yes.
Yeah.
And that shart with this man has become the
Maf'ul.
maf'ul bihi.
Maf'ul.
Is everybody able to see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Sister Fazilat, you're good?
Yes, Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Good, good. Okay. Now there is an iPad here. I don't know who that belongs to. So iPad. Do you want to give us your name? iPad? Do you know who this iPad is? Belongs to? Okay, I can see Sister Lubna, Kabir Bhai, Taj, Ijaz Bhai. Ijaz Bhai, Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम सॉरी अभी नमाज से वापस आए हैं।
अच्छा
कल
अच्छा
से टाइम चेंज हो गया है
ओ
8:50
अच्छा
हो गया
ओ अच्छा
तो
अच्छा
इंशाल्लाह
चले कोई बात नहीं Alhamdulillah you're here. Okay, so you just joined, right?
यस
So inshallah we'll continue and let us know if you need to look at something. Okay, so kul fele amr. Anybody has a question? I heard something in the background. Okay, man is ism shart, kana is fele madi, aduwwal is ism mansub. Is aduwwal in the status of nasab?
Yes.
Okay, good. And is li Jibrila jar majroor? Yes. Okay, good. So the next one is فَإِنَّهُ نَزَّلَهُ عَلَى قَلْبِكَ بِإِذْنِ. So over here is the fa. The fa over here is then, yes.
Yeah.
And indeed is the inna, yes.
Yeah.
And who is the he here, right? Yeah. So innahu, and inna is normally for a nominal sentence, yes.
Yeah.
So will be ismo inna.
Ismu
If
inna.
this is inna, ismo inna, then the khabru inna is this long sentence. See that? This long verbal sentence
Mm.
is the khabru inna. Khabru inna. Yes?
Yeah.
So nazzalahu, it has the verb, it has the file. The file is huwa, and the maful bihi is the who, which is the reference to the Quran.
Yeah.
Nazzalahu, he brought it down. Ala kalbika, jar majroor. Is it the mutallik nazzalahu?
Yeah.
Where did he brought it down to? To your heart or on your heart. And how did he brought it down on your heart? By the permission of Allah.
of Allah
Bi-iznillah. Bi-iznillah is jar majroor, but bi-iznillah is the mudafun ilayh.
मुदाफिला
Yes. And this fa-innahu and all the rest of the sentence is the nominal sentence. Yes.
Yeah.
And that is the jawab shart. Is that the jawab shart? In the
Yeah.
first ayah, we had the shart, we had the harf shart, and we had the shart. And then when you have a shart, there is a condition, then there is a answer to that condition,
That's a-
right? So this is the jawab shart for that. Okay. So nazzalahu, we know that this is form 2. This is bab taf'il, and this is the like a verbal sentence. Allah is a harf jar. Kalbika is bil idafa is mudaf mudafun ilayh. Bi-iznillah is also jar majroor, and Allah is a mudafun ilayh, lafz jalala Allah. Yeah. Okay. Then musaddikal lima bayna yadayhi. So over here, what is the hal of that Quran? Like how, what
मक़बूल बिही
is musaddikal, is confirming that the Quran we got from Jibril alayhi salam with the permission of Allah is confirming what was before it. Yeah. So the lam is lam jara, ma is the isme mawsula. Yes.
Yeah.
If we have an isme mawsula, do we need a sila?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the sila over here is baina yadayhi, which is mudafun ilayh, a special shibu jumla with zarf in it, because zarf is baina, a place adverb of time and place. So this baina is a place or time. Baina is between.
Between.
Place.
It's a place. Yeah. So it's a special kind of mudaf. So you can inshallah look at that. So see, it says accusative location adverb.
रफ़ मकाम
Accusative means this is nasab. Yeah. Baina. So it's not bainu, it's not baini, it's baina. Baina is nasab. Yeah.
No.
Yadayhi isme majroor. Walha zamir muttasil. Now, how many hands we have?
2.
2. So the body parts which are a pair, are they male or female?
Female.
Female. So he over here is the feminine pronoun. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh no, this is not feminine here. I think it's it says genitive feminine dual noun. Okay, that's okay. That's good enough. Okay. Wahudaw wa bushra lil mu'minin. So because of this confirming, this was one of the hal, right?
Yeah.
What was hal number 2? Hudan.
Then in bush.
And the hal number 3, wa bushra. Yes. So can we combine them with the waw in between? Yes. Like wahuda wa bushra. So that's basically there are 3 different hals. And what is a hal? Remember the example I always give you, that let's say Zaid entered the room smiling. So what is his hal? Smiling. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke to Musa takliman. Yes. The ayah says takliman, like the way somebody should speak. So the hal of the conversation of Allah with Musa was as somebody supposed to speak, takliman. So huda here is the hal number 1, or musaddikal was hal 1, hudan is hal 2, and bushra is hal 3, and lil mu'minin is jar majroor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you can see that whatever we did without the help of this tool over here, by looking at this ayah, we did reach the same conclusion. Yeah. Okay. Now, I mean, I asked this question and again, but are any of you is spending any time on these tools?
Yeah.
Okay, you are. That's good. If you are doing it, that's great. If you're not doing it, and you have the intention to understand more Arabic, or you want to enhance your Arabic, then these descriptions and these words and reading through, these details will help you a lot.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay, so let's look at the Urdu version of it. So the tarjama or the Urdu translation is, आप कह दीजिए जो जिब्रील का दुश्मन है, तो बेशक उसने उस कुरान को आपके दिल पर अल्लाह के हुक्म से उतारा है. ठीक है ना? तो हमने यही तर्जमा अभी पढ़ा है ना. आप कह दीजिए, कुल का मतलब है आप कह दीजिए. ठीक है. मन जो, दुश्मन है, काना इज है, इज, यस. अदुवन दुश्मन किसका? जिब्रील का. ली जबरीला, टू जिब्रील. फ़इन्नहु, तो बेशक उसने. फ़इन्नहु, तो किसने? जिब्रील ने. क्या किया उसने? बेशक उसने नज़्ज़लहु, उस कुरान को उतारा है. कहाँ उतारा है? अला कल्बिका, आपके दिल पर. अला कल्बिका, आपके दिल पर. किस तरह उतारा है? बिइज़्निल्लाह, अल्लाह के हुक्म से, या अल्लाह की मर्जी से, अल्लाह की इजाजत से. ठीक है ना? तो वी कैन लुक एट दीज वर्ड्स. सो कुल फेल अम्र है. इसका सीगा कौन सा है? वाहिद मुज़क्कर. सीगा कौन सा है? वाहिद मुज़क्कर हाजिर. काला यकूलु, मादी जो है वो काला है, और यकूलु जो है वो मुदारे है. राइट. उसका मस्दर क्या है? कौलन. क्या मतलब उसका? आप कह दीजिए. काला यकूलु का मतलब होता है कहना, टू से समथिंग. तो आप कह दीजिए. इज कुल अ फेल अम्र? देयर इज ए कमांड. यस. मन काना अदुव्वल लि जिब्रीला, मन एक लफ्ज है, काना एक लफ्ज है, अदुव्वल लेटर लाम और जिब्रील. तो आपने देखा कि पूरा अलग अलग करके लिखा. तो वी कैन सी मन, वी कैन सी काना, वी कैन सी अदुव्वल, एंड लाम जारा, एंड जिब्रीला. Right? And Jibrila is because it is a ghair munsarif noun. It is of the category where you will find Jibrilu, Jibrila, Jibrila. So Rafa version will be Jibrilu, Nasab version will be Jibrila, and Jar version will be Jibrila. So over here, Li Jibrila is Jibril is in the status of Jar. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Man is Isam Mausul. So it is Isam Mausul, but it was used as a Isam Shart, right? Kana is a fail in Naqis. What do we know about Kana? That it is a fail, but it is fail Naqis. Yeah. And it is Madi. Kana is Madi, Yakunu is Mudare. Right? And Kaunan is the Masdar. वो है अदुवन दुश्मन, राइट? और हम जिब्रील का अभी हम ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हैं. मजरू अल्लाह के अहकामात नबियों को पहुंचाने वाला फरिश्ता. What was the duty of Jibreel alayhi salam? That he used to bring the revelation to all the nabis, not only just to Rasulullah, but he brought it to all the Anbiyas, right? So, and then again, fa innahu is fa, inna, and hu. Yes, you can see that. So fa harfe ataf, inna is harfe mushabba bil fail, meaning beshak indeed. Who is the zamir wahid muzakkar ghaib? What does ghaib mean? Third person. तो उसने बेशक नज़्ज़लहु is the fail मादी मुदक्कर गायब, नज़्ज़ला युनज़्ज़िलु तंज़ीलन बाब तफ़ील, उतारना उतारा है. के हु ज़मीर वाहिद मुदक्कर गायब, उस ज़मीर का इशारा कुरान की तरफ इसको उतारा. अला कल्बी का, अला कल्बी का. So you can see when you separate it, you can actually see all the words in there. Yes. Ala is harf jar. Kalbi, what is the status of Kalbi? Jar, because of Allah. Yes, but Kalbi ka is a mudaf mudafun ilayh. Aapke dil par. Now, is reading in Urdu helping?
Yes.
Okay, good. So biiznillah matlab the letter ba here is harf jara, and the mani is min. Say izn is ijazat hukum. Is mudaf. Allah is मुदाफुन इलैह, अल्लाह के हुक्म से. तस्दीक करने वाला है उसकी जो उससे पहले है, और मोमिनों के लिए हदायत और खुशखबरी है. ठीक है? तो it not only confirms the previous message, but it also brings guidance and glad tidings for मोमिनीन. ठीक है? मुसद्दिकन, तस्दीकन मुस्दर, तस्दीक करने वाला. लिमा लेटर लाम, लाम जारा, और मा इसमें मौसूला. एंड बैना यदैही, बैना इज मुदाफ दरमियान. बैना होता है दरमियान, बिटवीन. यदई मुदाफ यानी हाथों के दरमियान. वाहिद जो है उसका यद है, और यदई जो है यदैन था. यू नो दिस नून वाज ड्रॉप्ड हियर, राइट? बिकॉज दो हाथ क्या कहेंगे? यदैनी. यस, यदैनी. रजुलैनी, मुस्लिमैनी, यदैनी. यस, तो इट्स अ डुअल. मगर इजाफत की वजह से तस्निया का नून गिर गया, तो बिकॉज ऑफ द मुदाफ मुदाफुन इलैह द नून ड्रॉप्ड. या ज़मीर वाहिद मुज़क्कर गायब, इसके ज़मीर का मुरज्जा कुरान है, इसके हाथों के दरमियान. इसे सॉर्ट ऑफ मुहावरा, लेकिन इसका मतलब होता है कि उससे पहले या उनके सामने जो पहले इंफॉर्मेशन थी उसको वो कंफर्म कर रहे हैं. ठीक है? तो इंशाल्लाह आज के लिए इतना काफ़ी है, या और करना है आपने?
नहीं, आज काफी है इतना.
अच्छा, जज़ाकल्लाह. तो कोई क्वेश्चन? एनी क्वेश्चंस? नो क्वेश्चंस? ओके. ब्रदर जावेद, are you good?
It's good, thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Brother Kabir?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, then let's call it a night. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you.
Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Alaikum
barakatuh.
assalam.
Salam.